Hey y'all, welcome back. Y'all, we're doing the living area tour today. So let me show y'all. I'm gonna start. Alexa, turn on plug one. Okay, had to get a little more light over here. So we're starting at the front door, okay? And when you come in, I put some black and white art. I just have it here in the entryway. And then, ignore that, this boxes that have to go back to the cable company. But right here, I have a dresser that I had. And at this point, y'all, I'm explaining everything that I did and ways that I'm saved money in decorating. So this is a decorating on a budget / tour type thing. So this dresser, a lot of you guys know, but if you're new, I'm going to explain it. I started out here in Texas 8 years ago with this dresser, and it was brown. I've painted it a couple times, but now I painted it out gray about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and put glass knobs, and I'm using it as an entryway table. So I'm gonna get on the other side and show you a little better. And on here, I have some vintage lamps that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Y'all, I didn't want to do anything to change them. I had bought them with intentions to paint them, but I couldn't. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love these, right? Okay, they're the chandelier lamps and they're solid brass. So I just have them here in the entryway. And like I said, I got some black and white art there. And then all of this artwork I thrifted, y'all. Except for this one right here, I did get from Hobby Lobby. This one, and it's more like a architecture. And then I got these little horse prints that I thrifted here, right? And it's just, you know, keeping your eye busy when you walk in the door. But and I thrift a lot of stuff right here. This right here I got from Hobby Lobby, and I want to say it was $6 and some odd cents. And this tray I got from Hobby Lobby, but everything on it mostly is thrifted or Dollar Tree, right? And I just right now I'm into these natural looks, so I got woods and succulents and stuff like that, and it's just a hodgepodge of stuff on that tray. But you know, it's just what I'm into right now. Okay, and like I said, over here, this was in the $6 range, I believe, from Hobby Lobby on clearance. Okay, so we got the entryway, right? And over here, I'm working on this, y'all. This is the guest room area where the guest bath and bedroom is. So this is all the stuff I'm working on. I'm doing blue and whites on this side, so ignore that right there. That'll be the next tour. Okay, so over here, you see this when you come into, and this is just some things I have collected over time, and I have it as like an accent wall. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep this. I really don't. But it's just some clocks and some different little signs and stuff. I was into this look, and it's kind of basically all gone now, so that might not last too much longer. And then over here, I thrifted these prints too. Oh, I love these. When I saw them in the thrift store, I said, I got to have them. Just architect buildings, like, you know, the Northeast style buildings. I love that look. Okay, over here, this is a bench that I DIY'd, and this should be gone. My niece was supposed to take it, and we forgot to load it in her car when she came. So we'll come back through the kitchen area in a minute. I'm going to take y'all around. Right here, again, part of the kitchen area. I'll show you this from the other side too, but this, I just keep this set, and it kind of matches my dining room table, which we'll get to, and then we'll come back. These bar stools I got for $35 for the set when I first moved to Texas 8 years ago. They've been about 4 different colors and covered in 4 different fabrics. But right now, about 1.5 years ago, I did the French script on the chairs, and I got the little back pillows here, and I painted them out in black. So this is $35 well spent on these bar stools. Okay, and now put the French script because I wound up keeping these. I bought these about 4 or 5 years ago, these chairs, and I was ready to get rid of them, but I decided to keep them. So I said, let me just do the bar stools. So that way I had something to make it make sense type thing. Yeah. Okay, so these, like I said, these chairs I had bought a couple years ago, and yeah, they're still here. Now this rug, I fell in love with this rug, y'all. This rug has all of the colors that I have in the living room. Tan, black, gray, cream, and it's all in stripes. It's a shag rug, and really soft. I love that. And then I pulled in these pillows. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and they're just pillow covers, and they have the grays that I have in here, the tans, the browns, the blacks, everything. So it all brought it all together. And then I had got this this a couple years ago, the Fireplace, and it lights, you know, does the it heats too. Let me grab the remote so I can show y'all. And these are some of the bigger pieces that I had bought in here a few years ago, but they still work. And you could change out colors and put heat on and all of that. But yeah, okay. Let me figure this thing out to turn. Don't want to turn. There it goes. Okay, so then again, another chair on this side, and if I had company, y'all, I could actually turn these chairs sideways and you could see the TV if I was having like company over for a movie. Now the stand over here, I'm still working on this, still haven't gotten it to where I want it, but it is what it is. You know, I'm still working. I bought this, I put this over here to balance off the dining room and to give some visual interest over in this corner, but I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm getting there. And most of this stuff on here, like the wood blocks, that's thrifted, the little jadeite plate thrifted, the vases thrifted, everything over here, y'all. Everything thrifted. So I'm putting something together and I just haven't yet. I got stuff sitting there right now. One day that might be let's decorate and fix that stand up once I get everything I'm looking for. Okay, so then this piece right here I got off of Facebook Marketplace and I painted it out in black just because I needed something to fill this wall up, and it worked. I'm working with black metals in here and it worked. And then we got the patio door there. And then my little snake plant. Oh, there's my plug. That's one of those Alexa plugs right there. Goes outside. And okay, so then the curtain rod, I bought that here with me to Texas when I moved here. I've cut it to fit this window. It was just a rod. And I've also changed out the finials on the end. I thrifted those. And then I just painted it out all black. It's been a couple different colors. It's been silver, gold. It started its life out in like a cherry wood. And then it's been silver, gold, gray, and now black. So whatever I change up is what I do. And then I have gray shears just at the window there, right? Just to add some color there. And then over here I have the tables. I'm going to show you the table better over there. This little marble stand is just sitting here because I don't have anywhere to put it. But, and I'll figure out something to do with that. I'm not ready to get rid of it. And then I have some little doodads on the table here. And then these lamps, I made the lampshades and I painted out these lamps. These lamps are about 20 years old. I painted out the lamps and then I made the lampshade. And because I was looking for something to fit in here. I'm still looking. Okay, so then the sofa I got a few years, about 7 years ago. And I'm over it because it's so big, right? But I just change out the pillows whenever I want to, right? For whatever color. And the sofa still works well. There's nothing wrong with it. I barely sit on it. So I just add some pillows up on there and it works for me. You know, it's nothing I really feel like I need to change, so I haven't changed it. I love this artwork. I got this from Ross years back. They were $6.99. When I first moved to Texas, I found them. And then a couple months later, I went to a different Ross and found 3 more. And this is where they turned up at now. Because I've used them in a couple places around the apartment in the years I had them. But for the last, I'm going to say 4 years, they've been, maybe even 5 years, they've been sitting there. But yeah, so then these coffee tables. Y'all, this is that entertaining look. You know, where everybody has a place where you can reach, and I'll show you. Everybody sitting on the couch can reach the table. Everybody sitting on the 2 chairs can reach the table to put your drink. But in the center of each table, I just have some visual interest. That's it, y'all. Now, mind you, I don't have no company. But again, I said I'm into the succulents. I'm into the woods. I'm into these natural colors and looks. And right here, I just gathered everything in the center of the table. You can still sit. If you walk around the table, you can still sit a drink on here if you wanted to. But I filled the table. You know, if you walk around each of the tables, you can still, the remotes are there. I can still put a drink anywhere around on this table, right? But then this one I put in a tray. And you see, I just have gathered up some natural looking pieces. There's one real plant on here, right? And that's this one. That's it. Everything else is faux. I'm just using faux succulents because I don't have a green thumb. And then I got these little baskets I thrifted right there. Again, just bringing in that natural look. This plant over here is real too. It's just surviving. You can't kill it. It's just surviving. So, yeah. So anyway, this is the living room. And on this side, I have, again, I'm going to show you up close. This lampshade is a tan lampshade. I took those gems you buy at Dollar Tree or like at the craft store. I spray painted them in the gunmetal, like a gunmetal gray. And then I glued them on, right? Just to give it some different look. And then these end tables I got at the end of the year from Big Lots clearance a couple years ago. They started out, one was turquoise and one was white, and both of them was $5 a piece. So I got them. I said, I knew, you know, I could do something with them. I painted them out gold at first, and I bought the wood round from Home Depot, and that was painted out in the brown. But since I've changed my decor, so the tables fit perfectly, right? So I was like, why get rid of them? I can only have 17 inches on each side. So I use these 16-inch rounds because they work, right? So I painted out the top in black, and I painted out the table in black, and they still work. That's my baby, and he's cute. So, yeah, and that's it. This is the living room. And I wait for these pillowcases, y'all, to go on sale at Hobby Lobby, and I buy them half price. So always wait. Like today is the last day on half price this month for these, but in a couple weeks they'll be back half price. Pick them up then, right? And they're just pillow covers, and you can reuse the same pillows and just cover them up. As well as these, I got them half price. They were like less than 10 bucks a piece. Okay, so now we're gonna come over, and I'm gonna give y'all a quick glimpse. Yeah, all of this stuff is, you know, like I said, thrifted little pieces, and it all comes together well. And I just look for color. Really, I don't pay color on any mine when I'm thrifting. I think about size and what I'm looking for. I always have a tape measure. And then fill like this, I know what I'm looking for. I'll thrift some succulents or some faux plants in a minute because I know I can make a little statement piece or a little vignette. See the little vase there? I thrifted that with the faces. And then, like these tables, I was looking for size. I didn't care what color they are. Like I said, one was white and one was turquoise. The lampshade was just a simple lampshade, and I knew I could do something with this. So these are the things I do to save a lot of money, right? Okay, so over here, this little vase right here, I just did this little natural look over here. I did this a few years ago, and it's been hanging in with me, y'all. These little bamboo pieces came from the 99-cent store many years ago. And I just reuse them in the same, but I have painted these out from brown to gold and now gray. Now, the little one was purple when I thrifted that for like $1. And I said, you know what? It works with these other ones that I had got off of Facebook Marketplace a few years back. And I dry brushed the little metal ones and then painted that gray. And I like the look. It just gives me some look, some height here on this side, right? So it doesn't look so plain. And I like it. It works for me. Now, dining room table, I've put a video up on this already. Y'all have seen this, but I'm just going to show you around real quick. The dining room table, I thrifted this. I did not. I bought this, a couple years ago. I switched it out. I had a different one, and then I really liked this one, so I went on ahead and got it. And I like the waterfall bottom that it had on there. Well, it was dark brown when I got it, right, with the tan chairs. So I took some gray chalk paint and I painted it out, and then I put probably about 4 or 5 coats of polyacrylic on top of it. And I love this table. So now it's the gray and tan. And I had this rug, used to be in the living room. I put it on there. I was like, oh, that's perfect. So it fits perfect on there. I changed out my heavy wood bookcases that I had back here, and I put the these came from IKEA. They were $79. I think they're $99 now. I'm living with this plant right here, this big plant. I'm living with that for a minute, okay? Because I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. So that may not stay there. I got another little piece of black metal cross here that I thrifted and painted out black. And then I have some of my things I like, my roosters, little things I find and thrift around or get on clearance, and that's over here, right? And so again, And then, you know, it's just stuff that I like. I like to see stuff that I like. Okay, so then here is my centerpiece. Again, I told you I like the naturals, the succulents, the all of this, the rattan pieces that are in here, the flowers. It just made a beautiful centerpiece for me. So I went on ahead and did that, and then pulled out my jadeite dishes. This bowl is a serving bowl, actually an 8-inch serving bowl, Martha Stewart Living, and in jadeite. And then the platter, this right here is Martha Stewart platter, 12-inch platter. But I used that as my charger plate and my, like a pasta bowl. And pulled out some black dishes that I got from Big Lots. Not Big Lots, Dollar General. They were $2 a piece for the dinner plate and the salad plate. Yep, and then I put the green napkins that I thrifted with these little roosters that came from Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and pulled this table together to, again, flow with the decor, because I'm not using this table for anybody coming to dinner. I'm just using it because I decorate the space. Without anything on it, to me, a dining room table that's not used often, to me, I just like it set because it actually lets you extend your decor and bring in more of, you know, your color. I don't use a lot of color in here. Right now I'm going with green, so it allows me to bring more green on this side. And that's it. You know, that's the only reason why that's set. Other than that, there's nobody sitting there. I got these gray pillow covers that I got from IKEA and some forms that I got from Amazon, and I put them in there and they just sit here. This just sits like this. I break it down every, you know, week or two and dust. And then this mirror, I talk about this all the time. I got this for, well, I had got the guy to give it to me for $8, but he wound up delivering it to me, so I paid $10. I gave him the whole $10, didn't get the change back. And then I painted it. I just took rose gold paint, gunmetal, silver, and yellow gold. And I took a dry brush and I just squirted it around the whole thing. And then I took a dry brush and I just drug it around, you see? And you could see how I just drug it around, and then I just let it dry, and I fell in love with it, so I kept it. And this has been, I've had this for about 8 years, 7-8 years, since I moved here to Texas. It used to sit over the sofa a few years back. But yeah, so that's what I got over here. And then coming into the kitchen from here, I got the breakfast bar, and I keep, y'all, all these are faux desserts because I have diabetes. I can't mess with it. So this right here is faux bread in my Martha Stewart jadeite cake plate, right, and dome. And then this is a candle that my sweet friend, live from Dubai, one of my friends from Dubai, she sends me these, and I have a few of them. I'll show you the other ones. And this is a little piece of peach pie and like a peach little cupcakey thing, yeah, and some ice cream. That's cute. And this is a candle, so, and I never lit it. I want to light one, but I haven't lit one yet. So then I have another piece. This was a ornament from Hobby Lobby. This is a good way to get your faux food at the end of the Christmas season. You go get these on clearance, and they have all kinds of desserts and stuff, and you can use them for your faux food. My little security camera is sitting there because it needs to be put where it's supposed to be. And then again, like I said, I have my breakfast bar. Basically, if you see the dining room table, I just pulled from that. So these are Pioneer Woman jadeite plates, but you know, they're still jadeite. And I used the same napkin with the same napkin ring, pulled it over here. And then these here I thrifted, and I only had 2. So I said, you know what? I'm going to use them over here. So again, more faux croissants and a little cake dome thing. So, you know, just to give it that somebody lives here type thing. And so I could look at the sweets. And then I got Starbucks mugs out because this would be like a breakfast setting. Again, I don't sit down and eat. I'm a tray girl. I take trays and I eat off of a tray. I don't sit at the table. Okay, so we'll go around. Now this right here, I should have straightened up before I did this. I forgot about this. Y'all, these are some of my favorite roosters. And then I got stuff up there. I should have straightened that out. That'll be straightened out. Okay, ignore that on top of the refrigerator. But it will be pulled together. I do want to keep my roosters up there. And then I'm going to try to get you, I might have to, hold on one second, y'all. Okay. So up here, same thing, just some little doodads and faux bread and these little cake plate thingies. And this has been up here for a while. Haven't changed it out. But yeah. So then you have my Alexa thingy. Look at her. She's all nosy. What? So I have that up. And then I have a utensil holder that I need to thin out. And salt and pepper cellar. And here's another one of my candles that my friend sent me. Right here. I know it looks like a bowl of cereal. But if you look close, you see the little things where you could light it. Over here, I used to have my little coffee set up over here, but now I just, again, filled in the corner with this tiered tray, right? And another little faux dessert, and one of my things. I swear I look like I eat a lot, don't I? But it's all fake, y'all. My straw holder, and then my juicer for my lemons sits here, and some coasters. And then over here, you have the trash can and whatnot. That's my pantry and laundry room. Here's the other pantry. Now I got stuff up here too. This is what happens when you live in a small space. My jadeite bowls that I use, my mixing bowls and all, is sitting up there, and I got another little rooster up there. I love that grocery sign too. I need to get rid. See, that's the stuff that I haven't gotten rid of from the farmhousey look I was doing, along with that wall and this little thing here. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. Okay, so over here is the pantry that I purchased from Walmart. I got that stuff with food. So I love it. And you see what I did, y'all? Now, here, I got this in this ugly, I know, you're like, why did you buy it in oak? Because I have inherited these ugly oak cabinets because I'm in an apartment. Can't change them. So what I did was I pulled this in, and you don't even really realize it's a big piece of extra furniture sitting there. It just flows with the other oak cabinets. Right? So if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. So that's what I did there. Okay. Up here, some extra rooster, my little, again, some of the old farmhouse stuff I had. I still haven't gotten rid of it. And then now I've made my coffee area just what it is. I have my Keurig sitting here, my tea kettle, and some sugar packet thingies going there. And there's another little, I use a certain sugar because I have diabetes, and that sits there. And then I have another candle that Live from Dubai sent me sitting there, and that's it. And then I have in here, I keep where my coffee and all of that goes. So I can just grab it in the morning and get ready. And then here's a sink and all of that. And then I have another one of these. This is the same tier tray as that one. They both came from Hobby Lobby. This one's 3-tiered. And again, Ray Dunn stuff, the naturals, the succulents, green glass, because I'm, all of that is just, as you can see, green is my color this year. So, yeah, this is what I got, y'all. This is what I'm doing. It doesn't cost a lot. It's stuff that I find in thrift, and I just try to add. Now, just some interest, visual interest is really important when you're decorating on a budget. It really is, because you don't have to spend that much as long as you could keep the eye busy when somebody comes in. And I'm going to show y'all that. Now in the kitchen, you got your height right here from the dessert, and then from the tiered tray coming up. I have that set. I'm keeping the eye busy, right? So I have something up here coming around, and no, you don't see plain walls, right? It doesn't have to be a lot, and it doesn't, like I said, I'm thinning out with some of that. Okay, but then when you come inside, right, you have, now I'm gonna start on this wall, and I'm gonna take you all the way back around to the door. I'm keeping the eye busy. Maybe a little too busy there, I know. Keeping the eye busy, right? Then you come over and all of this. So you don't have plain walls, right? So then even with that big giant TV in here, I made it work, okay? Yo, I just had a thing for that TV. When I first saw that TV in the store, it had cartoons on. I was like, I want it, because the colors were so bright. I was like, oh, I want it. I barely turned that thing on. Okay, so then even in here, right? Like I said, the eye is busy. And then with the black and white on over here, the eye is busy when you first come in the door, and even to here, you see? So, let me move y'all out a little bit. You'll see, you see, walking down, it's nothing plain, right? So that's it. And that's one of my little sneak things that I use when trying to decorate on a budget. But yeah, anyway, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't really changed out much, maybe just added a little more of the green in here for this year. And you know, that's it. The outside, the balcony is an extension of my inside, you know, my living space. I sit out there a lot. I have the little TV out there and everything. I've seen, y'all seen a video of that. But anyway, so yeah, I just extended out my space a little more because I'm in a small space. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoy. I really do. Leave me some comments and I will chit chat with you guys later. Let me know. Y'all don't be getting smart with me. I'm living in a small space and I'm trying to do what I can to utilize most of the space, you know, and live comfortably. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave me some comments and I'll chit chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.